in this video, we will discuss the contents of our Capstone project, starting from chapter 1 until 5, and lastly the proposed system. So in chapter 1, the contents are about the project context, theoretical background, statement of the problem, purpose and description of project, objectives of the project, scope and limitations, the significance, the methodology, flowchart, operational feasibility, case models, economic feasibility, and lastly the definition of terms. So in project context, we propose a system specifically to address the problem of our clientele, which is the traditional way of managing their stocks. So in terms of theoretical background, so we gathered 3 articles that tackles about the inventorial problems in order to support our proposed system. So in statement of the problem, so we gathered any possible questions regarding the system that we're about to propose. So the purpose of our project is to help the clientele of their problem, which is the traditional way of managing their stocks in our system. It offers the problems that our clientele face. So the objectives of our project is to help our clientele in solving their problems and to enhance their productivity and also the store of efficiency. So the scope of our project is to offer a system that is user-friendly and easy to navigate, and the limitation is that in order for them to access the system that they must have an internet connection. So in significance of the study are all about the personal they may benefit from our system. Next is the methodology. So in technical feasibility, it contains the things that needed and features it offers in order for the system to run smoothly with the use of a streamlined technology. And operational feasibility, it shows the process, how to use and run the system we provided to our clientele. And flowchart, it shows the set of the steps of the transaction and the process of the business and how it run with the system. The next is that it shows a process of how to manage stock inventory and to view inventory stocks. And the economic feasibility, it explains how the system help the economic standards and economical beneficial that the system offers to our clientele store. And lastly, the definition of terms, where we gathered some words that aren't usually common and known to some people and explain what are these words are meant to be.
In Chapter 2, contents are about the related literature and related system. In related literature contains the articles that are focusing about inventory management, and we gathered 3 articles mainly for the purpose of supporting our system. In the context of related system is all about a system mainly for inventory management for the basis of creating our system, and these are the system we choose to be our reference. Automated inventory management system and RFID-based inventory management systems. And this system offers features that are streamlined with technology for smoother and faster transaction and process to enhance productivity. Let's continue to chapter 3. First is the observation part, where we talk about the observed problems and needed things to be procured for our system and to help our clientele. It shows what are needed, such as hardware and software, in which the hardware is a computer set for installing the software needed, such as NetBeans and other languages to make our system run. It shows how the system works and the features it offers for the clientele to acquire and to benefit. In the statistical tool shows the gathered data through our survey to our clientele and to other store owners that has the same problem. In gathered data of our respondents and through data analysis, it shows that most of them are saying that they are experiencing the problems that we are aiming to solve for our clientele, and based on this gathered data shows that our proposed system help will them and improve their productivity drastically and efficiency. So in our proposal is all about how the system will help our clientele and solve their problems. And the system development shows the list of tools and software needed for the project we are working in order to successfully achieve our objectives. The peopleware part shows the rules of each personnel that are involved. Chapter 4 is all about the conclusion and recommendation. In the conclusion part, concludes the overall explanation of our project, what are meant to do and needed to be prepared, and also how it runs and benefits the clientele. The recommendation is how the system must be maintained and the personnel to be trained properly in order to maximize the usage of our system. Lastly, Chapter 5. This is all about how the system helps and improves the store productivity and efficiency. The clientele we choose is by random and we landed to our clientele right now, which is the down lemon, and through the problem stated we come up with a proposed project. Schema must be implemented thoroughly the base solely by the data analysis and by the data gathered. Lastly, bibliography shows the length of our reference for our project.
Now, we are at the last part of our video, in which we will talk about how does our system works and what are the features it offers to our clientele that helps them solve their problems. First, we need to run the system and we will see the login page where you can see a logo of Don Lemon, which is our clientele, and also we'll see that there is a designated box to fill the usernames and passwords. And we see it in the right side of the page, and as you can see there is two options, which is the login button and close button. And if ever you misspelled your username or password, it will show a message prompt saying that incorrect username or password. So it means you need to check and re-enter the correct username and password in order to continue. After successfully logging into the system, we will be redirected to the home page, in which we see the different button options, and these are users, customer, product, category, order, view order, and log out. First is the user. Right after you click the user button, and the user page will open, and it will show you a page consisting of a table which holds the current data of the users logged into the system, and you can freely remove them in your database and also add some users if you want to by filling up the necessary info. Customer, where you can encode or list the customer that has availed to the service or product of the store. And the same as the other page, it has the feature of adding, updating, and removing any data selected inside the table. Next is the product, where you can see a table holding the data of the product listed to your database, and you can also freely add and update the product by using the same button as the user page. Next is category, where you can also do the same as the user and product page. You can freely add, update, and remove any data you've chosen inside the table, if there is a data being kept by the table. In the order page, you can put the order of a certain customer and choose any product that they want, and freely add how many quantities they want, and it will automatically compute the total amount to be paid by clicking the add to cart button. And after choosing the products and the customer just clicking the save order details, it will enter the data encoded to the database and transfer it to the view order page, where you can see the products that the customer ordered and their billing number and the time and date when it is encoded. The logout button is no need to be explained further, for it is very common to all applications, where it will automatically exit the current page and redirect to the login page, where you need to log in again if you accidentally press the logout button. Now, that is the overall explanation of how our system works and what are the features it offers to our clientele. These features are based solely by the data we gathered through survey of our clientele. Thank you.